The horses are on the track for race number 7. They're going to go 6 furlongs for a purse of $7,500. Number 1 is He Is, owned by For Us Racing, trained by Beverly Hamilton with Kayla Pizarro. Number 2 is Gibson's Bullet, owned by Northern Lights Racing, trained by Stephen Gaskin, Siobhan Bell aboard. Number 3 is Grandpa George, owned by Robin Martins, trained by Rico Martins with Richard Mares. Number 4 is Magic in Overtime, owned and trained by Dennis Dorchester, Tyrone Nelson aboard. Number 5 is Sweeping Change, owned by Karen Bjarnson, trained by Tom Gardby Jr. with Christopher Husbands. Number 6 is Aikman Joe, owned by David Blake and Kristen Parks, trained by Jared Brown with Antonio Whitehall. Number 7 is Chase Man, owned by DNR Stable, trained by Jack Robertson with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Rounding out the field is number 8, Pretend and Extend, owned by Thomas Pick and John Adderley, trained by Maria Stanford, Valentino McBean aboard. Post time for race number 7 in 6 minutes. Sweeping Change, a little restless in the starting gate. They're at the post. And they're off. From the inside, Magic in Overtime. Straight out after the early lead, Grandpa George in second. To the outside, Aikman Joe. Sitting there in third, He Is. On the rail in fourth, moving up. Then back in fifth is Gibson's Bullet. Behind them, we have Sweeping Change, and back to the trailers, which is going to be Chase Man and Pretend and Extend. They went the opening quarter in 23-3. Magic in Overtime with the lead. Grandpa George starting to make a run at him in second. Back in third, He Is. Aikman Joe on the outside in fourth. The half 46-4. Magic in Overtime with the lead. Grandpa George trying to get there, but Magic in Overtime is responding. A late drive on the outside from Gibson's Bullet. Magic in Overtime, 30-1 on the board. A shocker in the last. Second's going to go to Grandpa George, third to Gibson's Bullet, and fourth to Aikman Joe. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of race number 7. That's number 4, Magic in Overtime. Magic in Overtime is a dark bear brown gelding, 6 years old, by Mud Dim, out of the mare Little Miss Pamela, by El Prado. Owned and trained by Dennis Dorchester, and ridden to victory by Tyrone Nelson. Time for the 6 furlongs, 1:13-1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the action now switches to the clubhouse and Crazy Hour beer, wine, and shots for under $3 and half-price appetizers. And be sure to get into the draw for 10 chances to win $20 in free VLT spins. Thank you for attending Assiniboia Downs. Racing resumes tomorrow afternoon, and it's Family Fun Day. Parade to post at 1:15. Now, let's do Crazy Hour.